King Saul's heart was heavy with dread. The once vibrant prophet Samuel had passed away, and with his passing, a chasm of silence stretched between Saul and the divine. The Lord had ceased answering him through dreams, Urim, or prophets. Desperate and disheartened, Saul disguised himself in common clothes and slipped away under the cloak of night, accompanied by two trusted men. They journeyed to Endor, determined to find the mysterious woman reputed to possess forbidden powers. Under the flickering light of torches, they finally found her. The witch's home was a humble abode, shrouded in an atmosphere thick with the scent of herbs and mystery. Saul approached her cautiously, revealing his urgent request to summon the spirit of Samuel. The woman, wary and nervous, knew too well the decree Saul himself had enacted, banishing mediums and spiritists from the land. But Saul swore an oath to protect her, urging her to proceed. Reluctantly, she agreed. As she began her incantations, the room seemed to grow colder, shadows deepening and dancing with malevolent glee. A sudden rush of power enveloped the dimly lit space, and the woman cried out in fear. "Why have you deceived me? You are Saul," she exclaimed. But before Saul could reassure her, a figure began to arise from the ground, shrouded in a ghostly apparition. It was Samuel. The prophet's face bore the otherworldly weariness of death, but his voice carried the stern authority of one who once spoke for God. Saul fell to the ground, trembling. Samuel's spirit regarded him with penetrating eyes. "Why have you disturbed me by bringing me up?" Saul could barely speak, his voice quivering as he explained his dire situation. The Philistines were waging war against him, and without the Lord's guidance, his kingdom was on the brink of destruction. His enemies advanced while the Lord's silence condemned him to despair. Samuel's ghost spoke with chilling finality. "The Lord has departed from you and become your enemy. He has torn the kingdom from your hand and given it to David. Because you did not obey the Lord or carry out his fierce wrath against the Amalekites, the Lord has done this to you today." Saul's eyes widened in horror as Samuel's words sank in. The prophecy grew darker still. "The Lord will hand over both Israel and you to the Philistines, and tomorrow you and your sons will be with me. The Lord will also give the army of Israel into the hands of the Philistines." The room's chill reached a bone-deep cold as the spirit vanished, leaving Saul prostrate and desolate. His strength sapped by terror, Saul could not rise. His companions urged him to eat, imploring the witch for sustenance. She offered what little food she had, fattened calf and unleavened bread. Gathering her courage, she fed the fallen king, who ate in silent defeat. And as the first light of dawn began to break, Saul departed, his fate sealed by the ghostly encounter in the depths of Endor. The haunting prophecy weighed heavily upon him, a shadow that loomed over his remaining hours as the inevitable battle drew near.